Introducing one of the most exciting vehicles that have appeared at IAA Mobility, the BMW iX3. We're standing in front of this thing for like the first time. This thing has been a hive of activity. So we're going to dive in, take you on a look on the outside, the inside, some really exciting technical features. I'm Liv.
I'm Patrick.
We're the electric duo. Let's go.
We first got to see this a couple of days ago. We got a little bit of a preview of it just from the outside and peering in the window, and it looks really sharp. Now, there's a lot of debate already online about whether people like the new look or not. I can tell you in person, I think it looks fantastic. It is a modernized version of BMW's style. I think it looks great. It doesn't look like odd or anything like that. In person, it looks really sharp.
It really does. I do have to say, though, the one that we saw initially was in that ocean blue, which is one of my favorite colors for this. It does still look good in silver, and I really want to know what you guys think, because I like the smaller kidney beans. I don't know, kidneys, lungs, beaver teeth, what are we calling them? I like them. This is very divisive. So you're going to have to let us know down below. Leave an emoji that identifies that kind of thing. Is there a beaver teeth emoji?
I don't
think so.
I don't think so. But overall, yeah, it looks very nice and modern, but it looks still very BMW. This is part of their new Neue Klasse. I shouldn't say new Neue. It's their Neue Klasse design language that they are going to be pushing forward in a lot of their products. But this is like the first one that we've gotten to see. And again, it's sort of like it's new on the outside and new on the inside. Getting inside, it's really nice. We posted a reel about this, a little short video, and somebody was like, how's the back seat room? Back seat room is fantastic. And one of the things that I don't like in some of these like smaller SUVs is like when you sit in the back seat, you may have leg room, but your knees are like sticking really high up because the floor is really high. I can tell you that's not the case of this. It was actually good leg room. My feet were down. It wasn't like cramped up or anything like that. Very good room. But Liv got to check out the front.
I did, indeed. The front is extremely comfortable. I do love the materials inside there. It's very plush, very premium. The one thing I did notice was that the storage below the center console is a little bit hard to access. I'm not sure if that's just the orientation of the seat, but that was a little unusual. Other than that, lots of room, 2 cup holders, double charger, 2 USB-C in the front. I believe there were 2 USB-C in the rear as well. Super comfortable, super plush and premium. But I have to say, my favorite feature for sure was that panoramic display. That was insane. The customizable panoramic display, I mean, that's next level. It's so funny that we come from vehicles like the EX30, which literally don't even have a heads-up display. And on this, by default, you get that panoramic display that you can literally customize. I don't even know how many sections there were, like maybe 12 different sections.
Maybe not that many, but I saw somebody like customizing it. It looks really cool and useful, and that's one of the things. Like sometimes these things get introduced, and it's like that's a neat feature, but this is actually a useful feature. It looked like it would be very functional. Like you can put range, your compass directions, those type of things, as well as like what song you're listening to. So, and the fact that it's like toward the windshield is almost like a heads-up display. Your vision is not too far from the road when you glance down to look at it. I'm really impressed with that. And you found out it's going to be on all trim levels.
That is on all trim levels by default. And you can add on the heads-up display if you want, which I personally would see no need for. But it makes me think about other premium vehicles like the Mercedes EQS, where the Hyperscreen is like a $7,000 add-on. But to me, that truly makes the vehicle. So the fact that with this, you get that by default, and it's already a pretty phenomenal luxury feeling premium vehicle as is, that honestly takes it to the next level. I don't know why you would add a heads-up display, but then again, more screens, more displays.
Yeah, I can still see the value of having a heads-up display, but the panoramic display is like very nice to see.
You can swipe down here.
Yeah.
Click panoramic vision display.
Cool.
Configure. And then you can basically decide what kinds of widgets you want to have.
I love this so much.
Or you drag and drop and decide on the place where you want to have it.
Ja, vom
Hier.
Design ist der richtige Ansatz.
What do we wanna have? We wanna
Innovation
have
ist der richtige Ansatz.
the compass.
Definitely. Oh yeah,
Ich auch mal wieder
definitely.
ein Fahrzeug, was mindestens
Here?
auf Augenhöhe mit Asien ist. Ja. Von
And that's it.
Thank you so much. That's so awesome.
Overall, it looks like the infotainment system was very snappy, very responsive from what I could see. I didn't get to play with it like Liv, but it's like it's
I
because
played a lot.
it's being swamped with people the entire multiple days that we've been here trying to get over here and take a look at it. Like really, the only negative out of the entire vehicle for me is that steering wheel. It's sort of like they added a 4-spoke steering wheel and like a plus. So it's like the bar on the top and the bottom just sort of throws it off to me. And like I really don't like that design. I believe on the M series one, you can option a different steering wheel. Hopefully maybe that, you know, when it makes it to the US, that we'll have different options in steering wheel. But literally that's like the only negative. And maybe it's just me just needing to get used to it. But let me know what you think. Like, what do you think about that 4-spoke steering wheel? Do you think it's a little bit odd? Is it just odd to look at, or would you get used to it?
I'm glad that it's closer to a circle though. Because
Yeah.
I just don't like steering wheels that are too squirkly or too yoky. There's so many things that aren't just a circle. But honestly, in this segment, starting at $60,000, right?
The configuration is like the long range, good charging, all of that is like $60,000 supposedly. Like we still have to see some of this translated to the US prices and what trim levels or whatever, but it seems like it's going to be very competitively priced.
Yeah, and that's the big deal there, because it's not that we're just talking about a luxury premium vehicle. That's actually an accessible pricing. I mean, that's cheaper than our Mach-E GT Performance Edition, and you're getting a lot more range, a lot better charging, a whole bunch of space for your family, for storage.
And it's premium.
And it's very premium.
luxury.
So we're not trying to talk to you about just like a luxury vehicle. This is really well proportioned. I'm excited about it. So let us know. Are you excited too?
And because you also got to check out a bit of the trunk space. How was that?
Oh, tons of trunk space. Relatively small, lower trunk space, or reasonable. Underneath. What do we call that?
Subfloor.
Sub trunk. But really a lot of trunk space. I honestly, it would be interesting to see all the seats down, but there's a great center pass through, 2 cup holders in the rear. You looked really comfortable, so it's an extremely spacious vehicle.
Yeah, it's one of the more comfortable rear seats, as I was saying, mostly because of the leg position. Expansive glass roof, of course, which is sort of like becoming very standard on a lot of vehicles nowadays. And somebody just opened the front.
Ooh.
So hold on one second.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we're gonna get
some B-roll of that while they
and
do.
I'm going to talk about that while Liv's getting the B-roll that we're going to add to that, and somebody's diving in to take photos. It's decent. It wouldn't be enough to put like a carry-on bag, but definitely adequately sized to put like a couple of groceries, maybe your carry-out, of course, or your like charging cables or charging supplies that you'd want to carry with you. So not the biggest of frunks, but at least it's usable. We have seen some that are like it would
Absolutely teensy.
Yeah, like you could put the owner's manual up there, but that's about it.
It did totally make me wish that there was a drain in there, because it has these 2 little sort of shelves, which just make me think about like having different things in there, like frunk nicking or whatever we're calling it, frunk getting or frunk nicking, either one. I like frunk nicking personally.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. But no drain, still relatively usable amount of space. As you can see, this thing is literally getting swamped. We are at the summit area, which is sort of the professional area of this conference. There's also an open space where BMW has the most enormous exhibit, and people are flooding that thing. They are extremely excited about this. This is the next generation, the Neue Klasse of BMW engineering. And it's really, really cool to see this and to see the excitement as well. So do we have more to say? Oh, I do want to mention the door handles. Really easy to use with limited dexterity.
Yeah, and I actually checked because like some of those, because the door handle extends out and then you have to like pull it, of course. Sometimes that doesn't feel sturdy. or sometimes it's like rough on your hand, like it's like sharp edges. So that's something that I like to check, is to see like actually how does that feel, because that's something that you're going to, every time you get in the vehicle you're going to touch. It felt really nice. So
Oh, it felt great and very easy to use.
all of those little details I think are going to add up to make this a winner. So as you can see, the stats are great. I didn't have them in my head, but
We
that's
do
how.
know it's great though, like 400 kilowatt charging.
400 kilowatt charger. I forget the horsepower and rate.
Some really good stats.
But I'm really excited for this. Of course, some of the stuff is in flux as far as pricing, what it will be in the U.S. But I know everybody here is excited. We've said that multiple times. We posted the short the other day. It's gotten a lot of views. We knew there was a lot of interest, so that's why we came back to film this. But now is your chance. Give us your thoughts on this and this new design. It still looks BMW in person.
Oh, yeah.
But they actually said the little beaver teeth thing, the new updated design
Wasn't big enough.
Well, somebody said it wasn't big enough. Somebody else said it reminded them of the Rivian headlights, but squished together.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Almost lost our camera. There's
So
a
we
lot of
better go.
excitement here. Yeah. So let us know your thoughts on this. Do follow us on social media, because we post stuff like this right away there. So we were able to post this the night that we got the preview. And what else?
That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us for this video where we checked out the BMW iX3 that was just revealed here at IAA Mobility in Munich. So excited to be here for this moment. So let us know how you feel about this vehicle. All your thoughts down below. We truly want to hear your thoughts and opinions, and we will share everything else that we can, because we really dove into this as much as we could. A huge thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. We appreciate you guys so very, very much, as well as you, our YouTube members too, and you for liking, watching, subscribing, and all that good stuff. So on that note, just remember that whatever you drive, whether it's a BMW iX3
Or whether it gets swarmed or ignored.
or ignored, whatever, enjoy the ride.
Bye.
Bye.